Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today I want to briefly touch on this topic, man, with CJ So Cool versus Funny Mike. Now, we all know in this big YouTube world, man, it's everybody for themselves. When I say for themselves, it does seem like there's not enough love being spread around. But, however, when it comes to the situation with CJ So Cool, I'm kind of leaning in like his direction because I kind of understand his frustration and what he's talking about. Now, recently he did an interview with Say Cheese. Like, first of all, I don't know why, man, but CJ So Cool seems to be like the bad man of YouTube. He seems like the guy that everyone hates. He seems like the guy that everyone talk about. And it's never in a positive light. But I can say from my own experience and, personal reasons that I actually get him. I actually understand his frustration. I actually understand why he talks the way he talks. Like, he really built his platform from nothing at a time to where YouTube wasn't as big as it was as far as, urban entertainers. You had your Jake Pauls. You had you had a couple guys out there. It's a lot of guys, but they just wasn't us. So when you seen him, and mind you, this is before the DDGs, this is before the Pretty Boy Fredos, this is before the Omi and the Hellcats, this is before all these reaction guys and all these gamers. CJ So Cool actually was like one of the first black pioneers when it came to this YouTube platform. I have to give him that. Now, the situation with him and Funny Mike, I'm gonna break it down a little bit. Now, he's pretty much saying that Funny Mike copied his whole style, and doesn't give him credit at all. And prior, see, this is another thing, because I don't think a lot of people actually seen his interview. They just going off of clips of the Shade Room and Ball Alert, and Funny Mike's little clip that he did responding to the situation. And Funny Mike had a point as well, but that did not correlate to the situation at hand. And that's what people do. Like, I don't think he meant to do this, but that's a manipulation tactic that a lot of people do. They don't talk about the situation at hand. They vary off into other topics that makes good points and try to bring it back to the situation at hand so it makes them look right. But no, in this situation, it was not that. Now, CJ So Cool, his biggest problem, he's saying that dudes who came up in the YouTube world used to watch him, used to idolize him. And I don't know, maybe I'm going too extra when I say idolize, but these are the same people who was nothing while he was on his come up, while he was doing his thing. You see what I'm saying? And they will reach out to him, yo, can you do this? Yo, this, that. Yo, I'm showing love. Yo, you doing this, you doing that. Congratulations. All that, bigging them up. But once they got that name, you see what I'm saying? Once they got their own platform, they forgot to spread love. They forgot to announce that, yo, listen, the same way I gave him love before I came up, I need to give him these same flowers, this same love now that I am somebody. So I understand what he's saying, because at the end of the day, imagine you coming out with an invention or you coming out with something, right? And you did it first. And then next thing you know, somebody else, because it may not be on a big platform, but somebody else take that same invention and now it gets the notoriety for it the whole time. Meanwhile, you created it. So they getting all the love, they getting all the respect, they getting all the attention, they getting, the hype as if they started this. And they really didn't. So that got to do something to you inside, personally, internally. It's no different than anybody that creates something. It's no different from an artist. It's no different from somebody that steals somebody's songs or something. It takes it from that same artist, and next you know, they get recognition for it. This is why they got laws in place, creativity laws, so people cannot steal your stuff. Copyright laws. Unfortunately, you can't do that with YouTube. You could literally take somebody's whole persona. You could literally take somebody's whole creativity, their idea, revamp it, do it yourself, and now once you get some type of credit for it, everybody think you did it. Now with the situation between Funny Mike and CJ So Cool, like I say, CJ is pretty much saying like, yo, listen, Funny Mike, he basically took my whole style and never gave me credit for it. He never said nothing. And mind you, Funny Mike actually wasn't a YouTuber at first. So when you really see the dynamics of what he's talking about, you kind of understand. Because when you know FunnyMike, when you heard of FunnyMike, you heard of FunnyMike from Instagram. All right, Twitter, things like that. We all seen the skits that he used to do on Instagram. That's where he became famous. Then after he caught his little, situation, I'm not gonna speak on that, but after he caught his situation, he kind of transformed and transitioned into YouTube. And that's where he started getting more of a success, because I'm pretty sure he actually started seeing some checks better than Instagram. So he figured, why not transition into YouTube so I can get paid for this? Now, to be honest with you, I haven't kept up with FunnyMike, because he did have a couple funny skits, but it was never really all that to me. I seen a couple that I was like, all right, nah, this is that funny. He had one, I forgot what it was, but it was jokes. One of them with his boy falling out after he smoked some, whatever the case. Anyway, I haven't kept up with him since he like kind of strayed away from Instagram. And so I don't really know the dynamics of what he mean when he said he copied him. But FunnyMike went on to say this. He said pretty much he tried to say that all black YouTubers for some reason never want to click up like, the other guys, the white guys. He trying to say the other guys, they get there, they build millions together doing fundraisers, they do skits and jokes and all that together, and they're able to vibe with each other. Meanwhile, when it comes to YouTube, on the urban side, he's saying that the black YouTubers treat it pretty much like the rap game. Nobody wants to talk to each other. Everybody wants to be bigger than somebody. Everybody wants to flash their money. And you know what? I can't disagree with him, because I also seen that as well. You see what I'm saying? But I think if you see that as a man and you know what's going on, instead of trying to, fit in where you get in, how about you change the narrative? How about you take the initiative to actually reach out to one of these YouTubers? So at least they can't say that you never did it. So you wouldn't be categorized like what you're talking about. Because as long as you keep saying, yo, they doing this, they doing that, and you're not doing nothing about it, guess what? It's just going to continue to happen. Maybe somebody needs to break the ice. Somebody need to be the bigger person to say, you know what, yo, let's put this bullcrap aside. We're all black. We're all making money. We're all doing our thing. Why not put our creative ideas all in one thing and let's see where it goes? Let's start something else. Maybe you might start your own platform. You might not even need YouTube. Who knows? But it all takes that one person. And that's just anything with life, man. You see somebody acting crazy, whatever the case may be, you gotta vibrate higher. You gotta vibrate higher. Sometimes you gotta be the bigger person. If you see a vision, you may not even like that person personally, but if you know you get money with him, if you know you could do something with him to change something, y'all can make something from it, whether it's money, whether it's a change in the world, no matter what it is, why not do it? Why not think for the person? You smart enough. But like I said, man, on this one, I gotta lean towards CJ So Cool, because with FunnyMike, he kind of took like the political approach to the whole situation, whereas CJ, he was just more simple, like, yo, listen, I just want my credit. And like I said, from his end, there's a lot of people that diss him, and I used to be like, yo, why are they dissing him? They call him CJ So old, CJ So this, and why? I forgot the other black YouTuber. I forgot his name. It's not CJ So Cool. The other dude with the braces. He's doing just fine. But once again, people hate him as well. People hate him as well, and always talk junk about him too. What's his name? I forgot. Corey. I forgot his name, man. But y'all know who I'm talking about. He got braces. He always wear the glasses, and he doing well for himself. Him and his family. I do not see how people could look at somebody that got something from nothing and still manage to hate on these people. Why not learn something? Why not try to ask them? Why not try to instead of stealing sauce, you go there, you ask them, yo, how did you do this? How did you do that? I would like to learn. And if they don't tell you, then that's just on them. But at least you can say you tried. You tried. So now when something like this occurs, they can't say, yo, he don't give me my props. He don't give me my respect. Well, guess what? I tried and you wasn't with it when I wasn't nobody. So now I don't care. That's how you can play it when you do it the right way. So like I said, man, I want to know y'all opinion on all this, man. How y'all feel about CJ personally? Do y'all feel he's bitter? Do y'all feel he's just a crybaby and he just always want acknowledgement or recognition for YouTube? Or maybe he has a point. You know, maybe he is entitled to something because he did start. Like, I kind of look at it like a Jay-Z and music situation, right? No matter how old Jay-Z get, right, when it comes to his music situation, people always want to hear stuff from Jay-Z. People always going to call him the GOAT. People always going to call him the legend. They never going to forget what he did in hip hop. So why not treat this the same way? You see what I'm saying? Why not treat these guys who've been here on this YouTube platform that made a lot possible for the people coming in? Why not treat them with some respect too? Why not? Why we don't have no rewards for them? We need to start rewarding them. Not just CJ So Cool. Everybody that's on their job. Black, white, green, purple. Whatever you are. Like, we need to step it up, man. Do something for us, because they are not. They are not. So like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation, man, with CJ So Cool and FunnyMike. Does FunnyMike have a point? Let me know how y'all feel, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.